And it should be done if you're cooking on high, 3 to 4 hours, low, 7 to 8 hours. So just simply take this mixture. Don't worry, it's not going to be too sweet. You're going to love it. It's going to be wonderful. Stick with us, order your books. We'll be right back. I'm just washing off my hands for making the sauerkraut and pork. I always keep a wet washcloth close by hand. I always keep a dishwater in the sink. It makes things faster. And then I can always just pop my items, my bowls and stuff in the sink. If you don't, what's going to happen are those things are going to dry. It's going to take longer to clean them. Just rinse them off real fast, and then you pop them in the dishwasher. Keep a washcloth nearby, and never, ever forget your garbage can. That's the hardest part of my cooking, is opening those cans and throwing them away. Let's start off with 2 2/3 cup of fat-free reduced sodium chicken broth. This is going to give our twice-baked mashed potatoes a wonderful flavor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken broth and I'm going to add sour cream, 2/3 cup fat. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going to add 2/3 cup fat-free half and half. That looks good. And then we're going to bring this to a boil. In the meantime, we're going to take a 15-ounce can of whole potatoes. I drained the potatoes. Now, I know this is a little sneaky, okay? I call these homemade mashed potatoes. Did I start from scratch? No. Do I have time to start from scratch with carpooling and everything else? Absolutely not. So I let the manufacturers help me. They go ahead and peel the potatoes, and then I'm just going to smash them. So when my family tastes those chunks of potatoes, they're going to think they're all homemade. And even I can fool Grandma with it. They're delicious. Okay? And then we'll just pop these in the microwave to warm up. And you'll bring the chicken broth and the half and half, fat-free half and half together. And we'll take our potatoes and mash them up. You know, talking about praying, you know, you can pray. You don't have to close your eyes to pray. You can pray all the time. The Bible tells us to pray without ceasing. It means to pray all the time. I met a really wonderful guy. He's very spiritual. And he said, I never pray long prayers, but I never let a long period of time go without praying. So it means a little bit of praying all day long, communicating with God. When the children go to school, we pray with them. When I drop the children off to school, even if I'm carpooling, I pray for everybody in the car. Dear Lord, please just be with the children, watch over and protect them, help them to do well at their studies. When somebody gets hurt in an injury, we pray for them. When we drive by an accident, we see an ambulance, we pray for them. Just little bits of prayer all day long. Pray without ceasing. Ask God about important decisions. Pray with your spouse before you leave for work. Pray without ceasing. Pray first thing in the morning before you even put your feet on the ground. You know, get your mind in a positive attitude. Lord, I love you. I thank you and praise you. Satan cannot stand a positive attitude. He cannot stand. He cannot live in the mind of someone who is thanking and praising God. The two cannot exist in the same. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's okay. Hey, this is real TV. You see extreme sports, this is extreme TV. Okay? We have our milk and our half and half in our chicken broth, and I'm just going to simply stir in the instant potatoes. Okay? We'll simply stir in 2 2/3 cup of the instant potatoes. And I already have my 15-ounce can of whole potatoes drained. Oh, my timer went off. So I will just set this aside for a minute. It will be fine. Don't worry about it. The heat's off. We'll come over here and check the apple pandowdy. Oh, can you smell it? If you can smell it, it's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We're going to take the apple pandowdy out, and then I'm going to flip them over. And I'm just going to do this right here on top of the oven. Simply flip them over. So this way it cooks the other side. Oh, doesn't this look great? In this recipe we made on air live, start to finish, right here with you. You can see that, and the reason why I do it, I flipped them over, is because I want the flavoring of the cinnamon and cloves on the other side too, and I want it to be nice and brown. We'll set those in the oven or the sink, the forks. Sprinkle this on top. And we are going to have a wonderful dessert that will taste absolutely delicious with our sauerkraut and pork and our mashed potatoes. Stick it back in there for about another 5 minutes. And we'll be all done by the time the show's done. Okay, let's go over to our mashed potatoes. Let's put our mashed potatoes in here. Now, I am going to add sour cream, fat-free sour cream. Do I like fat-free sour cream by itself? No. But does it taste wonderful in my recipes? Yes. And the reason why it tastes so good is because it's going to absorb the flavor from the other ingredients. We're going to have a half a cup of fresh chives, or if you don't have fresh chives, which I was not able to get at the grocery store, we're going to use a quarter cup of dried chives. Now listen, when you use fresh ingredients, you use twice as much as you would if you're using dried. Or the opposite goes, if you're using, the recipe calls for dried or fresh ingredients and you need dried, you use half, okay? I'm going to save a little bit for this for the end, but I'm going to stir some in. And then we have a quarter cup of bacon bits. If you can get real bacon bits, that's great. And we're simply going to stir this together. Now the sour cream, oh man, the chives, the bacon bits going to make it taste so wonderful. It's going to taste so delicious with our sauerkraut that's not going to be sour at all. Okay? Now the potatoes were warm enough that it was hot enough that I didn't even need to stick the hard potatoes into the microwave. But if I wanted to, I could have warmed them up ahead of time, but I'm going to have enough time with my apple pandati that I can just let this sit for a little bit, and the heat from the instant mashed potatoes, the boiling broth, and the half and half will warm up all the potatoes. Doesn't that look great? And the thing is, with the chunks, no one's going to know that it wasn't from scratch, and they're so creamy and smooth. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Nice, creamy, twice baked mashed potatoes. And then when I serve it, I'll sprinkle a little bit of dried chives on top. There's only 100 calories and absolutely no fat. Can you believe this? We use the reduced sodium, so it's going to be great for people who are watching their sodium, like stroke victims. Cancer, heart disease, and diabetes thrive on a high-fat diet. And this whole meal is only like 400 calories for the whole meal. Isn't that wonderful? I'm going to go ahead and get a serving bowl and start getting everything ready. Come on over here with me. Another thing you can do is just go ahead and put your, if this gets done ahead of time, thank goodness for microwaves, you can put it in the microwave, or if the oven, say the food gets all done and you wanted to, just put the oven on low or turn it off and the food will stay nice and warm. Isn't that look beautiful? Absolutely fat-free. Stay with us, order your book. I am so glad that you stayed with us to see that final meal. I think you're going to be quite surprised that it was only 400 calories and less than 5 grams of fat for everything. All the recipes are from the Busy People's Cookbooks. The numbers on your screen. Let's see what we made. The sauerkraut and pork made with pork tenderloin. Yes, you can eat real pork. And it's very, very lean. Only 5 grams of fat or less for the entire meal. We put some Granny Smith apples and a little touch of brown sugar so that way it's not bitter. Even the kids will like it. Then these smooth and creamy twice-baked mashed potatoes with the chives and bacon. Wonderful flavor because of the chicken broth, the chunks of real potatoes in the can, remember? Our little secret. Some things are better left unsaid. Nobody needs to know. And then last but not least, this delicious apple pandati, which was a old-fashioned recipe. And we saved a lot of time by using apple pie filling from a can. Doesn't this look good? Oh man, I wish you could smell it. The TV crew and everybody's like drooling. Look at this. Doesn't that look wonderful? If you wanted to, you could put a little bit of frozen yogurt or fat-free Cool Whip, or just eat it like it is. All the recipes are from the Busy People's Cookbooks. In the meantime, I want to encourage you to keep your hopes high, your fats low, and never be too busy to enjoy. Take care and God bless. And thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week.